There we go. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're from. I see we've got a handful of guys watching already. I've been playing with this little aircraft for the last almost an hour, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it out there. Maybe somebody likes it or wants to just have a bit of fun with me. So, it is what it is. I'm just having fun, nothing serious. I am currently at King Shaka International in the Durban area here in South Africa, and I've got my Navigraph there running in the VFR mode now. So all I'm going to do basically is just fly down, go down the coast a little bit, turn back. I'm not sure how far Margate would be. I think Margate or Port Shepstone would be the next aerodrome. There's Port Shepstone. I don't know if that's actually in 2020. Patty, now that you are here, I want to tell you something. I don't know how this happened, so I'm going to put it out there as well. You go to your options and you go to data. Online functionality. I don't know how it happened. I mean, I don't fiddle with this. That was off. Okay, so I had none of the photos and none of the AI. And it looked like FSX. I want to tell you, I looked at this and I said to Uncle Johnny, who was watching with me, I said to him, yo, there's something wrong here. This thing looks like FSX. What's wrong? And then I found it. This thing was off. The online stuff was all off. So I don't know what happened.
But sometimes happen because of either you lose connection to the servers or something else. And the problem is it doesn't warn you anymore when it does that. Yesterday I had the same thing. I was flying into Malta again, and as I landed, the airport wasn't there, and it switched it off because of the server connection. So I always make sure I'm either to the Southeast Asia server or the Western Europe server is the most stable for me.
Yeah, Southeast Asia is the best one for me too. That much I've figured out. Okay, well, anyway, this thing's not going to fly itself if we don't get going, so let's go see what it can do.
What's the cruise speed of this thing?
I do about 130 till just under 140, somewhere there, ballpark.
Is that the ground speed?
No, indicated. I have no idea what ground speed is. I haven't looked that far. This will be my fourth flight in this aircraft, so don't ask me difficult questions, man.
I was just wondering because it will take about 30 minutes with this thing into Margate.
Yeah.
There's actually some nice Margate scenery on flights.
I think I've got it. We might end up going there. Why not? I mean, we are here now. Look at the raindrops. So it's so nice. By the way, just for the record and just as a matter of interest, this is XEnviro weather that's running here. Okay, and for those of you that don't know, it uses the actual Microsoft textures. It doesn't change anything, so don't go tell me the clouds are pixelated and all other kinds of nonsense. This is XEnviro weather. All it does is it puts the weather kind of right in its place, and I like it. It's really nice. I've enjoyed myself quite a bit with this. The one thing that I see a lot of guys also don't understand is the fact that XEnviro is bringing the factor of the clouds. Microsoft increases the cloud size and they just bring it down a little bit. That's the only thing they do with the clouds. And so if you watch the clouds now, it's XEnviro putting them in place. I could have taken an intersection takeoff, who cares? We're here for fun. By the way, it's in real time, it's pitch dark black late at night after 8 p.m. already, so I obviously changed the time of day just to see where we're flying. Patty, did I show you the new XEnviro interface in the sim now?
Yeah, you showed it to me yesterday.
Okay. No, I showed it to someone. Who else wants to see it? I can quickly show you before we take off.
Did you install the RAS?
Yes. I'm not sure if it will work with this aircraft. This is a bit small, but then again, I don't know the RAS for FS2020 that well. I mean, I played with it this morning quickly, did a taxi with the Boeing, and it worked very well. But I'll have to learn it and customize it a little bit. Okay, so let's just show you guys quickly. This is XEnviro, and you've got two ways of getting your weather displayed to you like this. You can either search it or you just click on nearest weather. It goes and finds the weather for you. So it's nice and easy to just get your meters and get them going. There are obviously a whole bunch of settings. Weather is on, historical weather is off. It's got the time and day and stuff there if you want to put the historical weather on. And then it's got a couple of settings in here. And the same goes for at the bottom when you go outside the sim to the original icon. It's all there. So it helps a lot. It helps to have stuff like this available. That's it.
Do you get pop-ins with this thing, like if it reads another station meter, or is it just, you know, fluid?
No, it's very fluid. I've not seen. There might be that I don't see it, but I haven't seen any popping clouds.
2, 4.
Oh, there's RAS. There's RAS.
On runway 2, 4, flaps, flaps.
You see, this is where we'll have to customize it a bit because the flaps is now at 20 degrees, which is obviously not a normal Boeing kind of flap configuration. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you can create different profiles for different aircraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, aircraft like this won't have
RAS anyway, yeah. I'm just putting it on just to listen to it because I didn't fly this morning. I was just taxiing around to listen what it said. Oh, that was lovely. That was a grand takeoff.
Can you change the GPS with the GTN 750 from PMS or the GTN XI?
I think you can. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Try to switch this thing on now, but it's there. Maybe I need to reinstall it or update it or something.
Yeah, you're gonna have to update it if it's blank.
Yeah. Oops, see, now I don't watch where I'm going. Flaps is up. Now we need to find our happy place. Oh, dirty weather now.
Flying north or south, I can't see.
I'm going south towards the Durban city and then Harbour and then Margate. So Umhlanga Rock should be here on the left somewhere now with the rain and the clouds and stuff. It looks a bit different. It was open when we flew here like a few minutes ago, but you know, weather changes.
I think you need to go a bit to the left if you want to go to the coast.
Yeah, I will have to.
there's a gap. Take the gap.
Yeah. Dive bomb, stuka. Right into the milk over here. Yeah, I'm trimming down, eh? This nose just wants to lift. Just now you get out of that updraft and the nose dives.
Show me the quadrant, the throttle quadrant.
What's special about it?
Just trying to see what it has. So it has your normal mixture and prop and stuff.
Yeah. The funny thing is this thing does not have retractable gear, eh?
I use it for
skydiving and stuff.
Skydiving and stuff,
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
I
This
was
is
approaching this afternoon. Yeah, there's the city. Yeah, it's
yeah, this is Umhlanga rocks. This is Umhlanga rocks. No, because I just flew here in more better weather. So Virginia should be somewhere right below us now.
Yeah, I saw somebody released
Flaps.
proper Virginia
Flaps.
scenery.
Yeah. Virginia's right ahead of us. We've got the nose climbing again.
Flaps. Flaps.
Wait. Just closing her ass. It's gonna drive me inside. There's Virginia, right there below us. There's the runway. This airport, Virginia, buddy, was the first airport and the first place ever in my life where I actually got taken up into the sky with an aircraft.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my dad hired us a Cessna 172 for him, me and my brother, and we went flying with a little pilot.
The only airports I flew in and out of is obviously Durban. Not even the new one, the old one still, and Margate. We've done a lot of flying there.
Okay.
But I wanted to say, when you're talking about updrafts, this afternoon I was approaching into, I can't remember, probably it wasn't Malta, it was somewhere else where there was a bit of mountains and I could actually see the updrafts on the clouds. You can see on the one spot the clouds were moving upwards, you know, it was like a draft, like a thermal or something, and I thought, wow, that's cool. First time I see it, so it's probably part of their new thermals and stuff. Now seeing this stadium in front, you know what's the most amazing thing about VR? Stadiums look huge in VR. You don't get the proper, you know, size of these things in pancake mode or 3D. Yeah, it's cool. I'll show you one day when you visit.
Yep. So for the guys following rugby and cricket and soccer, there you go. These are the stadiums in Durban. Football. This used to be our go-to place for holidays. My father had 3 different flats here in Durban. So all through our schooling period, we used to go here once a year at least. Take turns to go to different flats, go and have a holiday here.
Install the marine world.
Yeah. Shaka. There it is. New Shaka marine world, this whole area here.
That looks very nice.
We had a lot of fun there already in our lives. Nice place.
I've also been there a few times.
There's the Port Authority Tower. Obviously the harbour. Ja, hier moet vashou. Ja, ja. The old airport was here. This was the old airport. Doesn't exist anymore, but anyway, somewhere there. I never flew into or out of there ever. I've only done King Shaka. Looks like some fun waiting for us here in front. In the real world, I would have climbed a long time ago.
That's not the VFR anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, just push through. You can still see the floor, right? It's just
Yeah.
vague.
Yeah, I must just not climb higher, because if you go into it, you're gonna lose your reference, definitely. I'm not sure how far the problem actually stretches, Patty, but there was a newspaper article the other day I read that this coast is the most contaminated coast on Earth, and apparently the E. coli levels is just sky high over here.
And the problem is this flooding didn't
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
And I read someone said yesterday they booked their holidays, but most beaches are closed. For
Yeah.
December
Yes.
because of that.
Yeah, and this looks like one of these sewage farms. You know, all of their rubbish just goes straight to the sea now. You know, it's a mess. Come on, man. I look behind me and then I don't fly straight anymore. Come on. This airfield here at Port Shepstone, that's the aircraft carrier. If you go down the wrong side of the runway, end up in the gorge at the bottom.
No, that is way down, past Margaret, past it's Port Alfred, Port Edward, Port Edward, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's got a similar issue.
No, Port Shepstone is flattish. I think.
Okay.
The one that goes into the gorge is Port Edward. Port Shepstone is flattish.
Okay.
And then Margaret is next. It's at some sort of a hill, but it's not that pronounced. And then the one that you dive into the gorge is Port Edward.
Yeah. New Bunter, I don't load AI traffic on my system. What I did was I got their libraries and I use it, obviously, the libraries as such, but that's for my online flying, etc. But I don't use the AI injector at all. Yeah, the air is lively, eh? Hello, Mac.
Yes, I am with a sleep.
Ah, of course.
Nice rain walls in front of you.
Yes. Yeah, nice.
So tomorrow is the big day. Then we're gonna get all the nice new juicy stuff. Hopefully it's sort of a smooth release, but yeah, let's see what they break and what they do not break.
Yep.
Clouds.
Yeah, it's nice back. It's really cool.
Is that just default?
Yeah, you only have default clouds in 2020. The only difference is, yeah, the only difference is I'm using XNVaro as the injector.
Oh.
But they don't touch the clouds except to make it more realistic, you know, in terms of the...
Because there's another one, isn't it? Real weather or something? Also.
Yeah, Rex something.
Oh, that's
Rex.
rubbish.
Rex
Yeah.
Weather Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Is that any
does.
good?
That uses localized meter. So what happens is it pops in and out, and it's not. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no, this doesn't use the localized meters. It shows you the local meters, but I'm not allowed to tell you how it works, unfortunately, because of my NDA. But this XNVaro is not what people think it is.
And this aircraft, is that an add-on you bought?
Yes, yeah, it's I got it through Orbeck Central. I don't actually know who makes it or anything. I didn't go into that, but this aircraft, I saw it once or twice in the real world, and it's always fascinated me. And I've always wanted one for the simulator. And the other day I noticed it was released, so I just grabbed it quickly.
You'll never have the money in this computer if you keep on spending.
Oh no, this was cheap, man. This wasn't that much. Mac, speaking of the new computer, I've updated my list again, my grocery list. Okay.
Oh, what? That doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm sure. So now I'm waiting for a sales lady from a supplier, an importer, where I'm not a registered reseller with. And I'm hoping that I can do a cash deal with them for the 13,700K and that Rogue Strix Z790F motherboard. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pay retail price. Now, if you buy it from the importer, it's about, I would say, 3,000-4,000 rand cheaper.
Yeah.
You know.
Bound to be. Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for her to say yay or nay if she can really help me or not. And then we're okay. Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm impressed. I am really impressed. You know what? I'm not even taking screenshots. I should really take screenshots. I mean, we've gone past some magnificent clouds and weather situations that I could have had some pretty neat screenshots from.
Well, I was impressed when I first started watching when we were going through the edges of clouds.
Yeah.
It's like a mist or fog. That, well, as I say, to me, it's quite realistic.
Yeah.
Much, dare I say it, much more realistic than expert times.
It is. But if you consider that this is XNVaro, it comes from the knowledge from Explain, now putting it into 2020. They're not touching the FS2020 clouds, and they're still producing a very nice product.
Well,
All we need...
No, I was on about the implementation of the clouds.
Understand.
Forget the weather.
No.
The implementation of how the clouds are working and everything.
But this is what I'm aiming at. Sorry, I'm just coming with a big turn to get to where I'm aiming at. If they can do the same thing for us in 12, If Laminar will just allow them, obviously if Laminar allows them, they'll be able to do much more. But I mean, for now, even if they can just do this for us, I'll be happy. And they don't need access to the API or anything to be able to do this. They're just not doing it because of common courtesy, you know, and they're waiting to see probably if they can't get more from Laminar. But
well, there's no API available for the weather at the moment. They've got to inject the weather so that the simulator knows what graphics to draw. But at the moment, the actual formation of the clouds and how they're working in the 3D space and everything, X-Plane 12's clouds have got miles to go to beat this.
No, they'll get there, don't worry. Hello, Robert. They'll get there. Mac, we must just be patient.
We've got to hope. But
of course.
At the moment, they're a long way beyond.
Yeah, I agree. Talking about Laminar now. I was flying the Jardisine A330 yesterday, Mac. I tell you what, that thing wobbled like nobody's business. I can't even tell you how badly that thing wobbled. Every now and then, when you see, you know, weather updates, that thing starts wobbling. And I mean, if you look at the way the weather is influencing the Zebo mod, if you look at I mean, they're going to have to tone that weather down massively to get it more realistic, eh?
I think they're struggling at the moment, and that's why there's been no talk about the weather problems, or they're not trying to fix it at the moment because they haven't got the answers yet.
Could be.
They're awaiting a workable solution.
Could be.
Yeah, because it is quite a complicated subject matter. I mean, even Microsoft's initially didn't look this good, did they?
No, it didn't. You're right.
Or behave the same as they do.
No. I mean, it's taken Microsoft 2 years to get here. So give Laminar 2 years and then we'll see.
Yeah, we could have X-Plane 13.
We'll have to talk to Ben. Tell him to hold back on 13 just another year, at least. I must be honest, this is impressive. Okay, this is really impressive weather.
It is. See a lot of that type of weather in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever it was speaking about, you know, clouds climbing up mountains. My time in Scotland, yes. I love how it does it.
Yeah.
Or the mist, whether it be a cloud or mist.
Man, this is so different flying this aircraft compared to the Boeing. Feels like I'm flying the Mach loop here. Look.
Well, I must admit, I was thinking I ought to give 2020 another go and go fly Vietnam and Scotland.
Yeah. Ach, Mac, you know what? It is what it is. You know, these guys have got one heck of a scenery simulator going there.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
You are part of these guys, Nico.
I know. I am now.
Oh, that's funny. You even know where you're going because I think you've way past Margaret already.
No, I'm not. I'm coming up to Port Shepstone now.
I see.
Yeah. I have a trick up my sleeve, buddy. Look.
Yeah.
Look. I'm checking that chart, the map the whole time to see where I'm going.
Those maps are cool. I also want to do some proper VFR flying with those. Because we never had it available, or proper ones available. A little nav map and but the information, the proper information was never there.
Yeah, it's not the same. Come on, listen to me now, button. Yes, Robert, I'm aware of Unicom voice, Unicom going live. So yeah, that'll be fun, man. I just feel bad for guys like Christer that are deaf, you know. I mean, Christer, I don't know if you're watching and listening, but I don't know what you're gonna do, guys like you, when everybody just starts talking. You'll have to put that auto texter of yours on that channel, you know, to be able to listen to them. Yeah.
You can see the sugarcane plantations on your right.
Well, if you can see through the clouds, yes.
You're already passed. Sorry, I should have said it earlier.
I know. Last time we were there, or the second last time actually, we were there, we got some sugarcane there next to the road from one of these guys selling it. Man, the kids liked it, but they didn't realize the ants are gonna like it as well. So the next morning it was so messed up
The
with.
ants actually eat it.
Oh, they tackled it, man. You should have seen it. We had to throw it away. It was terrible. No, the ants went crazy about it. I mean, the kids were sitting there eating it the whole night. Me too, by the way, not just them. And, you know, they left it where they were sitting, and it was a mistake. Hello, Steve. Exactly, yeah, fantastic. Robert, the trick that I've come to use now in the iVeo client is I use NVIDIA Broadcast to be my mic and my speakers. So what happens is, in the past, when I changed the mic and the speakers, I would lose the voice completely. It would just die. But now it's always looking at the constant. It's always looking at NVIDIA Broadcast. So within NVIDIA Broadcast being the extra layer, I can then go and change my input and output any which way I want. And that really works very well for me. I've also set it up for Uncle John that way. You know, because it's, you know, the whole thing of not having a mic and then having to switch off the sim and then restart and check the mic and all, that was working on my nerves, man. You know how many times I've driven closer to the ocean there, but in this area, and I've always wondered what it would look like, you know, in the simulator with a bit better scenery, and now I know. Come on, listen to me, man. Hello, Neil.
This area is actually amazing to fly.
Yeah, like this.
I played a lot, yeah, especially from that Port Edward scenery, airfield. We flew up also to Virginia, and yeah, it's amazing. The Bing maps is not too bad.
There's Christer. Hello, sir. Yes, we were just using your name in, well, I don't say in vain, but yeah, we were using it idly a little bit. So I hope you don't mind. We were talking about Iveo voice Unicom, Christer. I'd love to hear your input on it. I think it's something good because you're in a unique position to give feedback that no one else can give. So, gotcha. Okay, Robert. Well, I must be honest with you. But Christa, the question is, will you be able to put your auto texter on Unicom so that you can hear everybody else broadcasting on that channel, even if you don't talk on the channel? Will you be able to hear the people? I mean, it should be doable, I think. That's my question to you. Will it be doable? There's the airfield. I think that's the airfield over there, Port Shepstone. Gotcha, I understand. Whoa, yeah, you want to fly over a hill so close, eh? That was interesting. Wow. Yeah, you want to fly here, you got to fly the plane. You can't just let it go on its own. Sure, but it's like a rickshaw, man. Up and down and left and right. Understand, Christer. Ja, Patty, om jou vraag te antwoord, ja. Man. That was not the airport. Can't be that far. It must be right here by our noses somewhere. I wonder, is that it over there? Maybe. You were right, it is flat, but I distinctly remember this gorge. See, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's parallel with the gorge. Port St. John's, it's on the edge of that gorge. So you actually fly off into the gorge.
Okay, well, I'll have a look now, let's see.
JJ was telling me if they were flying their 208s in and out of there. He says if that thing is too heavy, they fly and then you drop out and you turn towards the sea.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like that. He says it's like a roller coaster.
I don't get it. It seems to be still ahead somewhere. I want to see this thing. What's that? What's that? What's that? There's an airport there. Oh. Ach nee, man. No, it's obviously not what I thought it was, but anyway. Brum, brum, brum. Where is this airport? There. There it is, I think. I've said it too many times. I'm crying wolf now. That looks like a runway down there. Yeah, look, there's the gorge. Yeah, let's do this. Come on, listen to me.
Okay, so Port Shepstone is also on the gorge.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do a touch and go there. Christer, no, there's nothing here. This is like, you can see, it's like farmlands. It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Hello, Chronic. You are in the south coast of South Africa, the south end of the country, close to the Indian Ocean. I'm not using that, man. I'm flying cowboy style. Oh, it's a beautiful place, this. Where's that thing now? Huh? How can I miss it? Am I an idiot or what? There it is. Ooh. So what a takeoff. What a takeoff, and all of a sudden there's nothing under you. Promise you, some people had their stomach in their throats right now. Okay, alright, well, there you go. So, next stop, Margate. Port St. John's. So where the heck is that Margate airfield? No, don't worry.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I don't want to turn back a little bit more towards the coast. Let's see. Oh, well, I'm already in the Cape Province. I went too far.
I told you earlier you passed.
Man. Okay, I've got it. It's right behind me. Can you believe it? In all my turning around here, I went the wrong way. It's right behind me. I'll show you now. So that's where we at. There's Margate there. You can't see it. There is Margate.
On your right hand side now.
Yeah. Left actually, but yeah. There we go. I'm kind of facing it now.
Oh yeah, there.
I went a bit too far. Okay, I'll figure it out, don't worry. So it's weather like this that makes us good IFR pilots, I'm telling you. I follow the road. Is a bit sensitive, gotta find the right place. What is your VIFR stands for? Because I always get a kick out of saying I follow the road, but what is your VIFR stand for? Ah, okay. Got it. I thought you were going to make a joke. That's why I asked. No, I got it. Like I said, I thought you were going to make a joke like I did. Christopher, I'm with you on that. Thanks for helping. But yeah, I thought you were going to make a joke. Well, we're coming up to this airfield quite fast, so... Go down a bit and slow down. We're not going to be able to land unless the scale on the chart is wrong. Slow down, brother, slow down. Yeah, you see, there's the runway. Yeah, that surprised me a bit, but I had a good idea where it was. It's easier to find this one than the other one. Oh, shush you, man. What do you know? Right, welcome to Margate, everybody. FAMG, if you guys want to have a look at this airport. Scenery is on flightsim.2, so you're welcome to grab that as well. Oh, I missed my turn. I don't care. I'm just going to park here quickly. So what did you guys think? Bit of a different kind of a stream, bit of a different story now, eh? Than usual. To get a couple of nice shots here. Lovely little aircraft this, I must tell you, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Are you there yet, Armand?
Yeah, I just took off from Margate. I'm just above the clouds now. You
Okay.
see, but it's overcast conditions.
Yeah. They'll get there, Christer. It's a matter of time. You know, when I fly this thing, I don't think of things like that. I just enjoy it for what it is and compensate for what I see and experience at the moment. And if I don't do that, you know, it'll drive me nuts. The other thing is, for some reason, and I don't know whether it's still part of this beta, this U11 in 2020, every second flight I do in the PMDG, I lose my autopilot completely. No MCP, no autopilot, nothing. It just dies. And then I have to fly the last half an hour manually, fly by hand to go and land. It's incredible. I don't know why it does that. So
The flight dynamics isn't that bad, to be honest. Especially if you fly it a lot and you know where it's come from.
Yes.
And also, I don't know what you do wrong, because I've never experienced anything like you with the PMDG.
I don't know. Luck of the draw. I don't know, Selim, I have no idea. Let's go have a look-see. I don't go look around in this thing. I have only flown like 3 or 4 different aircraft in 2020 my whole life. I just don't go and look for other aircraft. So I don't know what it is in here.
Nico, you're not getting the A310 till tomorrow to the 40th anniversary edition.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's where it will come from. Thank you. Right, so it won't be here. It will only come tomorrow.
What are you looking for, Nico?
The A310.
Yeah, it's only tomorrow.
Is that now the Inibuilds one?
Yeah, that's the Inibuild study level one. There's apparently, I think, 2 or 3 study level aircraft included, as well as a study level helicopter. And I saw something earlier that there's guys that is busy creating a DC-10 study level for free. But it's nothing to do with Microsoft or so. But it's just a bunch of professionals. So most of the guys are real life developer professionals, and then there's 1 or 2 real life pilots involved, DC-10 pilots involved in the project.
Yeah.
We need to keep a look at that, but it's going to be free. It's not paid.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah, Christer, that'll be lovely. You get the good EC, what's it, the EC35, or what's that helicopter that you can buy already in 2020 that's really good that you showed me the other day, Patty?
It's the high performance, E135, 145.
Something like that, yeah. EC135, yeah, something like that. And tell you what, it looks impressive. I've never bought it. I, in fact, put my helicopter controls away because I've noticed, especially with all this load shedding where we continuously lose our electricity, things get damaged. So when I get my new PC and things are a bit more stable, I'll plug my helicopter controls back in. Yes, gliders are coming as well. That's true.
Nico, I'm going to send you a link that you can maybe just paste in your chat for the guys for the video of that DC-10.
Okay. Yeah, let's share a couple of things, man. If there's something you want to share, pop it in Discord. You can't post it on the stream because I don't allow URLs to be posted. So just send it to me in Discord or Messenger and I'll share it with the rest of everybody watching. All right, let's open it and grab it quickly for you
We are
guys.
seeing a
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Copy. All right. Paste. Right. What do you call that helicopter again?
I'll
Armand.
check out the high performance one. I'll give you a link now.
We are seeing a many.
What the heck?
I pasted the link. That's the Hype Performance Group.
Oh, hype
Yeah,
performance.
H145. They also have a medic. You get a civil, military, and a police version of a medivac version, but they also created custom missions in Scotland and the UK where you can do medivacs and stuff with scenery, etc., etc. They are planning to expand that to the rest of the world or whatever, or make it like a dynamic package that generates these things because it's now physically built sceneries and stuff. Also, they've released a hot air balloon recently that's actually quite interesting. I've watched a couple of guys flying that thing, and it actually works like you expect it to. Like, I mean, you just go up and down, and it follows the wind. So you navigate as in real life. So yeah, people rave about it apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. I don't want. I'm a control freak. I wanna go the direction I want, not what the thing wants.
Yes. Oh, this is the helicopter. And I mean, Armand, remember when we used to fly the BK117 in X-Plane 10 and we used to do all those missions and everything? I miss those days. I'd love to have a proper helicopter in 2020 to go and recreate those days.
Yeah, this is actually the newer. It's based on the BK117. They just changed the name when the guys in real life took over the bought the BK117 model. But this helicopter isn't bad. It's obviously not as realistic as you like an X-plane helicopters, but we'll see. They will adapt, obviously, their flight model to fit in with the proper dynamics of the coming um, release of helicopters in the sim. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. Then this helicopter will be brought. I flew it a lot in Austria, doing some missions there and flying in the mountains and stuff. It's an awesome helicopter, very powerful. Yeah,
Nice.
I like it. So yeah, you can get it for yourself and we can fly a bit.
Interesting, Krister. I've got the Cowan Sim 206. I don't know if it's the BE something. I can't remember the exact designation. And I got it, and I've flown 1, 2, 3 times with it. And like I said, with all the power crises we have, it's a problem, man. I've lost too many peripherals and things due to this electricity. So I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do to protect myself, even with a new machine, because it's not the machine's fault. I'll have to do something. What I've discovered right now is the less I plug in and push power through the machine or pull from the machine, the better. So we'll see. Yeah, old Sergio. I haven't spoken to him in a while. There was a time many years ago, me and him spoke quite a bit. Nice guy, yeah. Anyway, I have no idea what this thing is doing. I thought we were going back to the main menu, and it's like this thing is frozen here, so we might as well call it a day because it's going nowhere. I don't know if it's going to go anyway. Now let's give it another minute or two. My hard drive light has stopped spinning, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's not moving. I hate crashing things out, man. I mean, even if I stop the stream now, I'm just going to let it run for a few minutes. Cheers, Christer. Yeah, thank you for joining. Weird. I have it on an SSD, Christer.
I think you can go out. I'm already back in the menu, and I just went out.
Yeah, it's going to crash out now. Okay, well, let's call it a night then. Guys and girls, thank you for watching. Enjoy yourself. We'll talk sometime again. This was fun having you here for something so totally different. We'll speak later. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.